friends of BHU, I hope. Friends of BHU. And also students from the colleges come. First, I would like to greet respected Dr. P. Narayan Singh ji and respected Anand Pandya ji, Justice Sri Kirdar Malviya ji. I asked Malviya Kirdar ji how much time you had opportunity to see your grandfather. He said 10 years. Sri Baldota, Sri J.K. Jain, Sri Dinesh Gupta, and my dear friend K.N. Roy, and all of you friends, students, and the alumnus of BHU. Friends, I am delighted to participate in the Mahamana Madan Mohan Malviya Commemoration of 150th birth anniversary organized by Mahamana Malviya Mission in association with the BHU Alumni Association at Mumbai. My greetings to the BHU alumnus, organizers, participants, and students, distinguished guests present here on this great occasion. Dear friends, when I am in this important occasion today, I would like to share a few thoughts with young and experienced. The topic I have selected as an alumni of BHU, what can I do? As an alumni of BHU, what is the topic? As an alumni of BHU, what can I do? What can I do? Now, friends, Pandit Madan Malviya ji is such a great son of India. He excelled in every field of. I was reading about him last few days, and also BHU. I quite often I go. I take lectures there. So Pandit ji, Malviya ji, he excelled in every field of his association. Be it the freedom movement, journalism, law, education, and Hindi, upliftment of the downtrodden, social welfare or dharma. As an extraordinary visionary, he saw beyond the country's freedom into the needs of resurgent modern India. He saw resurgent modern India. He founded Banaras Indian University, which is pride of modern India. All of you are the worthy of life products of the great institution. I am talking of the alumnus. When I think of Madan Mohan Malviya ji, immediately my mind goes to what Mahatma Gandhi said about Malviya ji. Gandhi said, I do not consider anyone a greater patriot than Malviya ji. I always worship him. I do not see anyone among the present Indians who serves the country better than him. What a tribute. What a tribute. As the father of the nation, they were lucky enough to be a contemporaries. The foundation stone for the Banaras Indian University was laid in 4th February 1969, still I saw that, by Lord Hardinge, then Viceroy and Governor General of India, in an elaborate arranged ceremony at Nakwa, where Mahatma Gandhi, Mrs. Annie Besant, Maharajas connected with the university, society, eminent people all over the country, and the public at large participated. In the last portion of the foundation slab, even now you can see that, in the last portion of the foundation slab of BHU reads, the prime instrument of the divine will, the prime instrument of the divine will in this work was the Malviya Brahmana, Madana Mohana, lover of his motherland. Unto him the Lord gave the gift of speech, awakened India with his voice, and induced the leaders and the rulers of the people to this end, unquote. What is the end? The end is, what the end finally, a word is there, end, in the foundation tablet. What is the end? The end is blossoming of the great university, the BHU, for decades nation has benefited. Friends, when I am the environment of a number of Banaras Indian University alumni, and also a lot of youth from this college and many important dignitaries, I want to share certain thoughts. I visited BHU on number of occasions as a teacher, as a lecturer. I have given the series of lectures in many areas. I have visited number of laboratories in BHU and I have witnessed the intensive research focus. Friends, me and you, BHU alumni, how do we fulfill the great mission of Malviya ji? The dream of BHU becoming a great university in the world. 6 years when he established great university in the world, that's what Malviya ji wanted. Now friends, you have to ask ourselves. That's why I said, what can I give? It's only PhD alumni only, not to say what can I give to that great university. This is possible only by research environment. Research teachers about the research culture. Today the world-class university are known from the top 1 to 10, for example, only because of the intensive research environment and great scientific environment, above all intellectual dynamics. Dear friends, thought of sharing with you a true incident in the life of a great human being. But with the upstairs guys, you will like it. I am sure it will further inspire your thinking and your action. I would like to share the uniqueness of a great noble mind. They are noble laureates, and these two of them having unique traits such as cherishing the value of science and scientific magnanimity. What are the two traits of the noble research minds? Let me start with an incident about Sir C.V. Raman, a Nobel laureate in physics for discovering Raman effect. Raman gives the view that the color of sky is blue due to molecular diffraction, which determines the observed luminosity and a great measure also color. This led to the birth of a Raman effect. Raman was the first group of Bharat Ratna award winners. Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian honor given by the government of India to the best of human accomplishment. The award ceremony was to take place in the last week of January, soon after the Republic Day celebration of 1954. Then the President Dr. Ranjit Prasad wrote to Sir C.V. Raman, inviting him to be the personal guest in the Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi to receive the award. Sir C.V. Raman wrote polite letter regretting his inability to go to Delhi to receive the award. Raman had a noble reason for his inability to attend the university ceremony. He explained that President that he was guiding a PhD student. And the thesis was possibly due to the last day of January. The student was valiantly trying to ramp it up, and Raman felt he had to be by the side of the research student and see that that thesis was finished, sign the thesis as a guide, then have it submitted. Here was a scientist who gave up the pomp of glittering ceremony associated with the highest honor because he felt this duty required him to be by the side of the student. It is a unique trait of giving value of science that brings science. Why I'm saying that? Actually, I have a picture of a foundation stone name, picture of a BHU. I saw Sir C.V. Raman also there. Now, the next one, scientific equipment, science, then giving value to science. One example I gave you. And the next one, scientific magnanimity. Now, I would like to narrate an incident which took place during the function where Nobel laureate Professor Norman E. Borlaug, a well-known agriculture scientist, and a partner in India's first green revolution was conferred with the Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Award at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi on 15 March 2005. I was there. I was presiding over the function. Professor Borlaug, at the age of 91, Norman Borlaug, at the age of 91, was in the midst of all the prize shown to him from everybody gathered there. When his turn came, then Norman Borlaug turn came, he got up and highlighted India's advancement in agriculture, science and production, said that the political visionaries can C. Subramaniam, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, pioneer in agriculture science, were the prime architects of first green revolution in India. Even though Professor Borlaug was himself partner in the first green revolution, he did not make a point on this. He recalled with a pride after Varghese Kurian used white revolution in India. Then the surprise came. Why I am talking to this? Then the surprise came. He turned to the scientists, sitting in the third row, fifth row, and eighth row of the audience. He identified Dr. Raja Ram, a wheat specialist, S.K. Vassal, a mine specialist, Dr. Barwale, a seed specialist. He said, all these Indian scientists have contributed for India's and Asia's agriculture science. Dr. Borlaug introduced them to the audience by asking them to stand, and he ensured that the audience cheered and greeted the scientists with great enthusiasm. This action of Dr. Borlaug, I call it a scientific magnanimity. This action of Dr. Borlaug, I call it scientific magnanimity. Friends, if we aspire to achieve great things in life, we need scientific magnanimity to focus the young achievers. It is my experience that great mind and great heart go together. This scientific magnanimity will motivate the scientific community, nurture the spirit of achievement of the young towards science. Why I am telling this? Because, dear friends, I was thinking what would be the best tribute. What would be the best tribute to celebrate the 105th birth anniversary of Malviya? It's not buildings. It's not building a building or putting his photo. I think if you work for enriching the research component, if you work for enriching the research component of BHU, an institution for excellence as envisioned by Malviya. During my interaction with many researchers from India and abroad, I have found some unique ways on what will be the next phase of scientific research in Indian universities and institutions should aim. I have received a number of responses and admiration for the sterling contribution made by the pioneers in research and development. Let me share with you a few typical responses. Professor G. Padmanabhan, a famous bioscientist and former director of Indians of Science, focuses on dimension of future research challenges. It is essential, firstly, to identify few brilliant minds in the institution, provide them with the right type of scientific environment, pursue fundamental research on their choice. Secondly, facilitating large number of innovative research to carry out directed research. Now BHU started doing the direct research, particularly towards alleviation of human suffering and promoting robust health. Professor Padmanabhan suggests focus on vaccinology, nutrition, application of traditional knowledge for holistic medicine. The university must also intensify translational research. Now, whereas Professor Ramarao, a famous material scientist, and he was a professor there at BHU, and a teacher, cited the outstanding contribution made by Stanford University nurturing small startup companies. Similarly, he visualized aluminium may be established internationally competitive innovative industry in India in partnership with the university like BHU. Now friends, when Venkat Devarajan, professor of electrical bioengineering, US University, foresees the birth from the University of an innovation comparable to the genesis of internet, grid computing and gene-coded trucks in near future. So friends, challenges in 21st century, especially a lot of young fellows are there. Friends, BHU has been a premier education and the research university in the country and one of the leading institutions in the world. How will this university meet the challenge in the coming century? Based on my visit to the states and union territories in the country and 25 countries in Asia, Europe and Africa and America, meeting over 15 million youth, I realized that all the youth, irrespective of which country they belong to, aspire to live in a peaceful, happy, prosperous and safe nation. What does it mean? It means the economic prosperity alone is not sufficient. It must be complemented with a value system and our 5,000 years old civilization heritage, which is genetically shaped with Indian people, as Malviya said. I personally believe when the nation is progressing, towards economic development, it is also essential to build education with value system drawn from its civilizational heritage. I visualize BHU has to have the vision for the next few decades. To fulfill the vision of Pandit Madan Malviya ji, the components of the vision could be, what can be the components? Let us think together. What can be the components to make BHU as one of the greatest 10 universities? Creating skill in the undergraduate education as a part of BHU program. BHU has been known for its pioneering research, internationally known at least 5 areas of science and technology. Evolving and conducting a special program on convergence of technology at the graduate, postgraduate, PhD level with continuous updates. Prepare the research roadmap for the nation for the next 3 decades. Their macro teams are keeping in mind that India, while growing very fast in manufacturing service sector, is still stagnant in the agriculture sector. There is a need for agriculture sector to grow to immediate 6% per annum, even with constraints of availability of land, water, labor force. Fortunately, BHU is the only university has got a full-fledged agriculture farm. This can be used as an agricultural laboratory to increase the agricultural productivity. Create a BHU smart HDVT education hub as envisioned in Pan-African E-Network so that the quality education of BHU can reach out to the entire nation. It should also act as a virtual collaborative hub, which will become the platform for the scientists, researchers from BHU, worldwide scientists and Nobel laureates to share their knowledge among the students and faculty across India. Generate next generation leaders and faculty for the multitude of colleges and universities in India so that you can create a burning candle that can light the candle that affect the ethos and research culture of BHU everywhere in India. So finally, BHU should get transformed into an international university for scientific research and humanity research with scientists, technologists, humanity leaders from large number of countries should work towards solving many problems facing the humanity such as climate change, energy, water, healthcare and material science. Now for a suggestion for BHU alumni, not only who are assembled in Mumbai, wherever they are, because I put this in my website www.abdulkalam.com. Now friends, as a BHU alumni, each one of us think, what can I give? I have given 2 cases of Sir C.V. Raman and Norman Borlaug. Raman had a love for research scholars. Even a big award, it does not matter for him. Completion of the thesis of research scholar is the most important for him rather than glittering award for him. Whereas for Norman Borlaug, scientific magnanimity of appreciating the young research is the most important. Even alumni or team of alumni can join together and be instrumental for BHU having such type of teachers from wherever they are in the world. Next one, BHU alumni vision. The vision called for by 2030, BHU become one of the world-class universities through its world-known research outputs. BHU Alumni Association, other alumnus BHU can collaborate with the BHU to facilitate inviting renowned scientific minds, young Nobel laureates, say 5 members working with a research student anytime at BHU University campus. Last one, alumni can establish Madan Mohan Malviya Research Chair at the BHU for promoting world-class research in the convergence of technology. So friends, with this, in conclusion, with this background, the unique traits of great minds, I'm sure you will think big. Now it's time to have a great dream in life, dream transform into thoughts into action. I have seen 3 dreams which have taken shape as a vision, mission and realization. Space program of ISRO and defense program DRDO, that is Agni program, RLC SLVT program. Of course, 3rd program is providing urban amenities to rural area. This also now government has taken over. So I have worked in all these 3 areas. I would like to convey to you what I have learned on leadership program, what I have learned from this on leadership from these 3 programs. Number 1, leader have the vision. Good example, Madan Mohan Malviya ji. Leader must have passion to transform the vision into action. Exactly, Malviya did that. Not only he had a vision, and the vision, he translated vision into mission. Leader must be able to travel into an unexplored path. He traveled the unexplored path. Leader must know how to manage success and failure. He was not deterred. He was not deterred. Leader must have courage to take decisions. He took decisions. Leader should have the nobility in management. Leader should be transparent in every action. Leader must work with integrity and succeed with integrity. All these traits we have seen in leader. Again, BHU founder. So, friend, not to achieve excellence in the areas of any institution, what we need is creative leadership. Creative leadership means exercising the vision to change the traditional role from the commander to coach, manager to mentor, from director to delegated, and from one who demands respect to one who facilitates self-respect. My best wishes and greetings to all the members of Mahamana Malviya Mission and the PHU Alumni Association of Mumbai for celebrating 150th birth anniversary of Malviya and realizing the dream in the mission of developing quality human resources for the nation. May God bless you all, friends.